Only 2 Mansfield firefighters have died in the line of duty, and both of them died 50 years ago today. The 2 men were assisting firefighters in Kennedale battling a gas station fire when a storage unit exploded. A journalist on scene also died. Today, family, friends, and strangers came together to honor their memories, and Fox 4's Alex Boyer has the story.
Hi, Clarice. Over a dozen firefighters from several departments were seriously injured that day, along with the 2 Mansfield firefighters who died. A TV reporter from our own station was killed covering that story. 50 years later, the wounds are still fresh for those left behind.
This particular call would change everything forever.
Mansfield's fire chief reflecting on a deadly explosion that happened 50 years ago, still fresh on the minds of those who survived it.
My boots stuck to my leg. I had to peel those off. I got burnt on the back, the face, and the hands.
Clarence Pressley was one of several Mansfield firefighters who responded to a fire at the Red Ball gas station in neighboring Kennedale on July 31st, 1968. Pressley was running a hose line along with Fire Chief Harry Blizzard and firefighter Shirley Copeland when a 10,000-gallon gas storage tank suddenly exploded.
It was worse than any sonic boom you'd ever hear. It blowed us down, actually blowed me to the ground, and blowed Harry and Shirley up against the truck.
Chief Blizzard was killed in the explosion. Firefighter Copeland died 3 days later. Their melted helmets on display at a nearby exhibit.
Please join me in recognizing the family of these fine individuals.
At a memorial ceremony commemorating the tragedy, which also took the life of KRLD-TV Channel 4 reporter Steve Pieringer, the firefighters' children reflected on that day.
The fire radio went off and he left. And that was the last time I saw him.
I think I was shielded from a lot. Even now, the stories that I'm hearing even today, I was surprised. I didn't know the magnitude of that explosion, really. I just knew that it took my dad.
Leslie Blizzard was 13 years old when her father died. Leslie says fighting fires was in her dad's blood. She's touched the community continues to remember him and others who died that day.
I remember being so proud of him, feeling so proud. We drove a station wagon with the red light on top through the town, and he was loved. He really was loved by this community.
And plaques displaying the names of the fallen firefighters have been posted outside of City Hall. Clarence Pressley, the firefighter who you heard from in my story, he actually stayed with the Mansfield Fire Department for several years after that explosion.